Hey everyone, I'm incredibly excited to show you the all-new content scale. Not only has our content quality gotten that much better, but the entire app is all new. Many of the things you'll remember, they just look a little bit better. And some things are completely new and work better than they ever have before. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see here, I'm in the all-new content scale dashboard, and I already have a site in the projects called Marketing Site. One of the first big changes we've made is that your project settings are actually inside the project itself. If you go over here to the right in project settings, what you'll see is the favicon will come in right here. You can update all your social icons by clicking on them right here. You can also edit all of your project details directly within the project itself, no more having to go back to the overall project's dashboard. Below the general settings, you'll also see post automations. This is where you can update your takeaways, your click to tweets, your table of contents right here, and the FAQs. Remember to save your changes. Below that, you have post statuses. So all of your default post statuses will be in here. You can remove them, and you can also set the default post status for the AI when it completes writing your article. Then, of course, save. And below, we finally have the call to action. You can put in the post intro CTA as well as the post conclusion CTA right here. Next to those project settings, you'll see integrations. This is where you're going to be able to download the WordPress plugin and get your custom API key if you click right there. Once you set up that connection, this little red dot will turn green. As you can see, we plan to have a Shopify plugin very soon. You can also find integrations by clicking integrations from the project screen right here. So that's a little bit about what's changed from the older version of Content Scale. Now let's talk about what's new. I'm still in our marketing site project, and I'm going to click add content just like before. But now you see there are multiple options for input to create content using Content Scale. The options we have here are from a keyword, from an existing blog post URL, from a YouTube video, from a podcast episode, and from a custom audio file. So, for instance, if you have a blog post that you like, you can input the URL here. Our AI will go and read that blog post, use that information to go out and search and create custom unique content for your website or blog. The same thing with a YouTube video. It will watch that YouTube video or listen to that podcast or that MP3 file that you provide and create content based off of that. The from a keyword option, which is what I'm going to use right now, works the same as before. Okay, so for our keyword, I chose best marketing practices for small businesses. I chose my word count to be 1,251 to 2,000 words, and I'm not going to give it any additional context. I just want to see what it looks like straight out of the AI. If you look down here, it now says save to the content planner. This is different. It used to say save to the keyword queue, but since now we have multiple types of content inputs, we now have the content planner instead of the keyword queue. So instead of sending it to the content planner, I'm going to go ahead and click Create Content Now. It looks like our article is finished, and I have not touched it. However, I do want to show you really quick how to add the other inputs to the Add Content screen. So I'm going to go ahead and click Add Content one more time, and I'm just going to choose from an existing blog post and hit Next. When I do that, you see the spot to put the URL. It's very similar for all the other content types. For instance, if I choose from a YouTube video right here, from a podcast episode, this will have to be an iTunes link, so enter the iTunes podcast URL. However, if you do like another podcast that's on a different platform and isn't on iTunes, for some reason, you can actually put in a custom MP3 link. So for instance, if you download that video file and upload it to like a share file site or something like that, you can put that in here. So now let's go ahead and take a look at that content. I'm back in our marketing site project, and here's the article we had the AI write, Best Marketing Practices for Small Business. I actually also want to show you the content planner, and right now it has a YouTube video loaded up, so this is a little bit what that looks like. Very similar to the keyword queue, except for now you can include multiple inputs in your content planner. So now let's click into the post. As you can see, the editor looks a little bit different. That's because it's a completely new editor. It's going to be much more intuitive and easy to use. You can see that the table of contents is as it was before, key takeaways. All of this formatting was done by the AI itself, not by me. And one of the biggest things that we're including in this update are external links. See, it has a link to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the Google Keyword Planner, and Ahrefs right here. It has sources as well for facts and things like that. You'll obviously want to go through those and check to make sure all the external links are there and good, and what you want for your site. However, external links are in Content at Scale. You can also see that the editor is a little bit different. The typical options are up here. You can insert an image in the content right here. It's much more easy and intuitive. You can also include for more rich options. This is the insert the new header section. So if you want to add a custom AI section within your content, you just put the cursor where you want that section, hit the H, give it your heading and context, and hit insert section, and the AI will write a section right there in your content, and it doesn't cost a credit. As you may have already noticed, the right-hand sidebar has changed quite a bit, beginning with the biggest change, which is the optimization score. As you add these keywords into your post and make it more search-friendly, this optimization score is going to go up. However, I have not made a single change and added a single keyword to this article, and it came out as a 75, which is not bad. You can see the stats are still here to the right. You can change the title or the URL slug by clicking this pencil icon, and of course, all of the keyword NLP data is pulled in, and it's a little bit more rich with our latest update. Below that, you'll see the checklist, just like it was before, just looks a little bit better. And below that are the notes that you can communicate with yourself and your team. Next to the SEO tab, we still have the research tab, and this is still where you rerun posts by clicking this button. And you can't change the keyword, however, you can change the word count range, and you can add additional context and rerun the post or even customize that article, but we're not going to do that right now. Below the brief tab, you see ranking content. This is where all of that ranking content that our AI used to research your article resides. You can still click into it and choose that content as you like and add it to your post, have the AI rewrite it, whatever you'd like. Below that, we have our plagiarism scan. Just like before, you can request a plagiarism scan that is from Copyscape. And below that, we have our very own AI detector embedded in each and every article inside Content at Scale. So you can actually test all the articles you produce with Content at Scale to make sure that they pass AI detection with our AI detector. Next to the research tab, we have the media tab. Right now, this is where you can either upload a custom featured image, or you can search our royalty-free image sites that we compile together and choose a featured image from those. And that's what's new and what's changed inside the all-new Content at Scale. I really can't wait to see you use it and see the quality output for yourself. Thanks.